Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we will install the latest version of Kali Linux, that is 2026, on VMware on a Windows PC. So first, let's talk about the system requirements and things that we will need. So first, we will need a Windows PC with at least 8 GB of RAM, out of which we will allot 4 GB to our Kali Linux VM. Then we will need at least 50 GB of our storage on our hard disk. Next, we will make sure that virtualization is enabled on our PC. So you can go to your BIOS and enable virtualization. So this is crucial as VMware relies on this foundational technology. Next, we will need the VMware Workstation Pro installer file. So make sure you are using the latest available version. So as of today, we have the latest 26H1 version. And lastly, we will need the latest Kali Linux installer ISO file. So you can find all the links in the video description below. Now, without wasting any time, let's get started. First, open any browser and search for Kali Linux ISO. Now, go to the official Kali Linux website and click on the installer image. Here, you will need to select your platform. So since we are installing it on a Windows PC, we will click on the Windows version. Once selected, click on the download button and save this file to your desktop. So as I have already downloaded this file, so I will skip this process. Now, make sure you have installed the latest version of VMware Workstation Pro from the links shared in the description. Now once everything is ready, we will open our VMware Workstation Pro. Now click on Create a new virtual machine. Now select Typical and then click on Next. Now, select the installer disk image file and then click on the Browse button. Now, select the Kali Linux ISO file that you have downloaded above and then click on Next. Under Guest Operating System, select Linux and then select the latest available version of Debian. So as of today, the latest version is 30. Once done, click on Next. Now here, set a name and location for your virtual machine and then click on Next. Under Disk Capacity, set it to 80 GB and then select Store Virtual Disk as a single file. Once done, click on Next. So on this summary page, click on Customize Hardware. Now under Memory, set it to anything above 4 GBs. Under Processors, set the number of cores to 4 and set your processors to 2. Once everything is done, click on Close and then click on Finish. So with this, our virtual machine is now ready. Just click on Power on this virtual machine to start your Kali Linux installation. So on this installer menu, click on Graphic Install. So if your mouse is not working, you can use your keyboard keys and press Enter. Once the initialization is complete, you will be redirected to the installation steps. Here, select your language and then click on Continue. Now select your location and then click on Continue. Here, set your keyboard defaults and then click on Continue. Now this will take a while to detect all your system hardware and then you will be redirected to the host selection screen. So under the host name, you can type anything that you like. I will keep it Kali and then click on Continue. So skip this domain name and then click on Continue. Now type in your full name for your Kali Linux user. So I will keep it Vaibhav Gupta. Now type in your username and password. So make sure you do not forget this username and password. Otherwise, you will not be able to log into your Kali Linux. Once done, click on Continue. Here, select Guided, Use Entire Disk and then click on Continue. Now select your hard drive and then click on Continue again. Select all files in one partition and then click on Continue. Now click on Finish Partitioning and write changes to the disk and then click on Continue. So confirm writing the changes to the disk by selecting Yes and then click on Continue. So this will take a while now to install the base system and then you will see the software selection screen. So here you can select the softwares that you wish to install or leave it as defaults and then click on Continue. For me, this installation took around 7 minutes. So after the base installation, you will be prompted to install the GRUB bootloader. So here click on Yes and then click on Continue. So if your mouse isn't responding, you can use your keyboard. You can press the Tab key to shift the cursor to continue and then press Enter. Now select your hard disk for the GRUB loader installation with the arrow keys and use the Tab key to move the cursor to continue and then press Enter. Now, wait for the GRUB loader installation to complete. So once the installation is complete, use the tab key again to move the cursor to continue and then press enter to reboot your Kali Linux. Once rebooted, press enter to start your Kali Linux. Now, enter the username and password that you have set during the Kali Linux installation and then click on login. And there you are, running Kali Linux successfully on your Windows PC. So to refresh your system's package database and download and install any available software updates, we will now open our terminal. Now type in the following command and press enter. You can find the command syntax in the video description below. So with this, you are now using the latest Kali Linux 2026 edition on your VMware. So that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like these. I'll see you in the next one.